I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi to her.
Yes, thank you. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Oh, hell no. Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse. I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
You heard her. Let's go.
Where is he? And who's that green person back there?
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves. We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable. Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything.
We're gonna die,
But
aren't we?
that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us? It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
How about you? Hi! There's a mesh-wide legend going round about Mega Forbiter that says if you reach the final screen, you'll carry what you have seen with ya. ROM's acting weird. Computers powering on by themselves. Calls from no one. Spooky. But I already beat it. Nothing happened. Oh, I get it. He's playing Polybius. Ha 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 ha. That's fun. Oh, these all look like cat people. How about you? Touch.
Don't bug people, please. You'll get us in trouble.
I like that that's an option. Just amuses me. Oh, hi. Sorry, I don't really feel like talking. It's been a long day. Maybe I have to have a few drinks in me. Maybe I'll get something a bit bitter. Ah, this is where that drink game comes in, isn't it? What do you want? Sorry, cutie. Not quite ready to play the room yet. Gotta try to get another drink into me first. Maybe we'll get something really bitter. Come hit me up later. Apparently everyone wants bitter drinks, and I don't know why. Okay. Talk.
Welcome to Stardust. Need anything? My name's Majid.
I'd like a drink, please.
What are you having?
I have no idea what might be bitter. Is beer bitter?
Let me look up how to make that.
I have to look up how to make beer.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus. This one is...
It's nice, crisp, weedy beer. Ice cold.
Thanks, son.
Maybe something else.
Like what?
Okay, I need something bitter, apparently. Gut punch. That sounds bitter.
Let me look up how to make that.
Just a nice poof.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
Describe your when you sip it. Bitter, sour, and spicy. Well, it says bitter.
Thank you, hon.
Will that work?
Here you go.
Let's try it. Let's give someone a punch in the gut. How about you? Do you want it?
How did you know what I was planning on ordering? Well, at least keep me company while I drink it.
Oh, now you have a voice. Why didn't you have a voice before? Okay.
I'm Caitlin.
That was a really lucky guess. My name's YOLO. It seemed like you were alone for a while.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today.
Care to tell me about it?
My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance. There are human revolution protesters outside the clinic, making it even harder for him. They're always outside, harassing anyone coming in. It's exhausting.
I'm sorry to hear it's like that.
No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got. But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them. I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with.
He's lucky to have you.
Aw, thanks a lot. I'm lucky to have him. So, there's plenty of people here. What made you want to talk with me?
I noticed you had an empty glass. Isn't that against the rules here?
Oh geez, this really is my favorite drink. I have to wake up early for class, but I'm at the club, so I guess I'm already too deep in.
Everybody needs a break now and then.
Well, don't spread this around, but to blow off steam sometimes, I like to write short stories. Nothing too serious, just stories about people I know.
Gonna write a story about me?
We'll see. Hey, it's been really nice talking to you, but I kind of feel like dancing now. You want to come with me to the VIP area in the back? I have some friends who might be over there. We can hang out with them. They'll like you.
Sure.
Great, let's go.
I'm not using you or anything, if that's what you're worried about. I'm not gonna turn and run off the second we get back
Didn't
there.
I say to beat it?
We're guests of Caitlin. She said we could join her.
All right. But it's on her if you can't stay out of trouble.
Hey! You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
Well, hope you come by again.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do. However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
That can only end well. Broke? A skinny hybrid with green skin and pointy ears. Touch.
The worst thing you can do to a hybrid is walk up and try to pet them.
The worst thing you can do to a human is walk up and try to pet them. I don't think they like that.
I'm ashamed to say I've gone on a few assy spike benders in my time.
Alright, let's do this. Pet. Got a death wish, YOLO?
And you're back. You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again. So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out. You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
Yeah, that sounds like a good response. That can only end well. I think we got off to a bad start
You
here.
mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising. Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit. So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me. If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules.
I'd be happy to help. What do you need?
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass. Only people I like get to do that. I'm not buying it anyway. I need you to break up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street. I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means. Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult.
Clients?
That
What do
means
you
it's
do?
making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington. Not here.
I know it's not my business, but are you okay? You sound upset.
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like?
You're not telling me something.
Whoop-de-freaking-do, you figured it out. Well, fine. Have it your way. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy? Skin cancer. Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost. So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch. You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started. You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction. I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better an otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan. My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go. You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that. All the time.
I'm sorry that happened to you. That sort of came out of nowhere. You hated me 5 minutes ago, and now you're just confiding in me. That's something.
Oh, now you're sorry. You haven't even heard the worst part yet. The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation. So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough. First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breed. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me.
They took this a lot further than I thought they would, I've gotta say.
Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready. Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy.
So can't you just have the baby now and deal with it? And maybe you're not ready, but I mean, if it's now or never.
So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since.
So you're a lawyer? Really?
So there you go. I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters. everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off?
I didn't even do anything. What savior complex? You asked me to do something for you in exchange, didn't you? I so want to say that one. You're not dead, and you're still fighting.
Yeah, I am. Now show me that you're on the right side. I'll be watching. Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
He's asked me to help you and then accused me of a savior complex when I'm trying to help you. Asshole.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next. Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
Alright, we negotiated that one. Now I guess we're going to Market Street. Which is here.
Well, there are the protesters. I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means. The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center. Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
Camera conscious? So if I have a camera, he'll talk more? Maybe? Oh, I have a camera. I don't think I do. Holding a sign, one half of Stay Pure.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification?
At least try to hide your voice, Jim.
I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Brochure added to items. Yannick Fairlight said to introduce myself. I have one of his cards here.
Oh, yes, Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in. He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help?
We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Ah, well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all.
I'm sorry, I can't even interact with this character. I have just imagined. Well, he even looks like Jim Sterling, for God's sake.
We're a peaceful organization, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds.
Though I kind of hope he's the main bad guy. That would be kind of funny, actually.
But off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities. I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. Is there something else I can help you with?
Just go away? They asked some questions about the human revolution.
What questions can I answer for you?
Why protest at this clinic?
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience, but at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box. There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding. Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill. If you ask me, genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need. However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles.
How do you plan on enacting the social change you want?
At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end.
You know, using words like faith and all that, yeah. Subtle.
It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day.
Faith, faith, faith. We're the religious right. We get it.
On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are.
So you're Amish. Okay. I don't know if that's right or left. I'm not a very political person. Could be either one. What are the ultimate goals of the human revolution?
We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make, before it's too late. We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind. But now we're changing the very things that make us human, our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety. The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created, and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course. This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise. Just because we can, doesn't mean we should. Is there something else I can help you with?
No, thank you for your time.
Of course! If you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I always have time for the press.
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed. I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing. Hopefully we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
The only thing that overcomes hard luck is hard work, Turing.
Ah, Harry Golden. How fitting to use a quote from a newspaper publisher. And I agree with the sentiment. More leads will find us, should we seek them out. Let's keep moving.
I didn't even know that was a quote, to be honest.
Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Maybe it's that big bouncing robot in the middle of the street there? I don't know. Just a big hunch.
This kind of ROM requires an RFID key to access it. It appears to be owned by the nearby Hassie bar.
Okay.